Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. We're so excited to have you again. The issue of Peter Obi's involvement in the August 1st proposed protest have attracted a lot of reaction. And guess what? Bayo Nanoga, during his write-up, dragged in a lot of people. And those people are responding right now, talking about Professor Pat Utumi. You get to hear exactly his position. Other persons have decided to speak up about the issue of that protest. Is it worth doing it? Is it not worth doing it? What's the reason why Nigerians want to hit the road? Do you think it's well deserving? You get to hear from one of Buhari's minister, what he has to say. Let's look at details of that particular. And according to the news of Nigerian political economics, Professor Pat Utumi has debunked statement by the presidency alleging his involvement in the planned August nationwide protest. Can be recalled that presidential spokesperson Bayo Nanoga on Saturday accused supporters of the Labour Party presidential candidate in the last election, Peter Obi, of organizing the End Bad Governance protest scheduled for August 1st to 10th. According to Bayo, some ex-user, including one FS Yusuf, a supporter of Peter Obi, Professor Pat Utumi, a Labour Party chieftain, and another ex-user with the handle Peter Obi's first son, are behind the planned protest. Reacting, Utumi in a post on his official X handle said he has nothing against the planned nationwide demonstration. Utumi stated that his involvement in any protest will be made public and not wait to be called out by Ananoga. Hear his exact words. He says, "Let it be clear that I have nothing against protest. It is a legitimate instrument of democracy for raising the voices of citizens. I have participated in many in my time, from my undergraduate days at UNN to marching with concerned professionals following the June 12th election annulment. So if I were part of whatever is being planned for August 1st, I would wear it as a badge of honor and not wait to be called out by Bayo Nanoga." Also, in a related development, the former minister of Buhari, Minister of Sport and Youth Development, talking about the person of Solomon Dalong, has berated presidential spokesperson Bayo Nanoga for claiming that the proposed nationwide protest is aimed at destabilizing the country. He argued that Ananoga's statement was uncharitable and wicked. The former minister lamented that President Bola Tinubu and his locust cabal love only the wealth of Nigeria. Speaking via his ex-handle on Saturday, Dalong insisted that the proposed protest is sacrosanct, adding that it is to demand accountability from those who are destroying Nigeria's common heritage. In his word, and I quote, he said, "The generation of Nigerians demanding for good governance, accountability, and justice are more entitled to Nigeria than the group of scavengers occupying power. Make no mistake about it, we love a country, but artificial Bad and his low-cost cabal love only the wealth of Nigeria. The protests are to demand for accountability from those who are destroying our common heritage. Nigerians have no way to go, but an official Bad has France, while others have Europe, Canada, and US. Therefore, at Ananoga 1956, calling out Nigerians as those planning to destabilize Nigeria is not only uncharitable but wicked. The generation of Nigerians demanding for good governance, accountability, and justice are more entitled to Nigeria than the group of scavengers occupying power. Take it to the bank. The protests are sacrosanct. Deploying antics of divide and rules will not only fail but antiquated. The only antidote to the protest is for artificial Bad and his cult of plunderers to surrender to the demands of the people. The fear of the protest degenerating into anarchy is evil imagination of your mind, calculated at abating, holding the government responsible. All we are demanding is good governance, which is not too much." Wow. What this former minister of Buhari is saying, his own route is tougher than all that we have heard. But then, these people, they were given opportunity also. They were part of the scavengers, who took advantage of Nigeria's wealth. Plunderers, as he had rightly stated. At one time, he was on the table, eating, and During that time, I noticed very well that he observed table manners a great deal. Wondering why he's talking now. Maybe because it's no more on the table. That's why he's talking. However, on the issue of good governance, it's important for the president to understand the position of Nigeria. At first, I just wish sometime that the president will have a town hall meeting where he will interfere with Nigerians and get to know the situation of the country. Increasing the salary of civil servant as much as it's good enough, but he should also know that the number of people who are working and the number of employed people, there's a great variation between the two. In other words, the number of those not working, those who are self-employed, those not working, those who are underemployed is like triple those that are working. So you now decide to call those that are working and you give them increment in their salaries. How about those who are not working? Have you for once think about it? I've always been of the opinion that if you want to do anything in Nigeria, do something that will affect the generality of Nigerians. For example, this issue of fuel subsidy and all of that. The money that you are supposed to put for those people, you would have used it because for some reason best known to you, the subsidies have increased and all of that. Use it to pay. Imagine if as of now we are still talking about fuel at 250 naira. Do you think that the civil servant would have demanded for anything? Do you think there would have been an offshoot in the prices of things from where it is to where it is now? Obviously, there wouldn't be anything like that. And then see how the government itself can go into public-private partnership in the area of agriculture. See how you can be fully involved. But somehow I cannot believe what this guy Dalong is saying, talking about Solomon Dalong, that these guys, they don't really love Nigeria. They love the wealth of Nigeria, because I can assure you that the cabinet of Bola Tinubu, if you test run their capacity, they have the will without to fix this country. But unfortunately, since their eyes is on the ball of Nigeria, since their eyes is on the wealth of Nigeria, nobody's really caring what is going on in the country. Imagine nothing against President Bola Tinubu, because waiting day now, no be instant time. He has been. But then he saw the situation and said, I'm coming in to ensure that I fix this country for you guys. Nigerians gave you the opportunity. Why has it turned out this way? That's what Nigerians are crying over. Up till today, as we are talking, the issue of a cut in the cost of governance has not been considered as one of the ways of fixing Nigeria. Senators are still getting their money. The big question is, if you call them to account for the constituency project based on the monies they have gotten thus far, can they bring out something to prove that they have been doing it? Of course, no. So what are we saying? Why not for the next 6 months, cut off that thing off, or the next 1 year, cut it off? But they won't cut it off because of, those guys will sit on some very unbelievable bills and roll out things that will not be in his favor. So Nigerians keep on going from one wahala to the other and all, and Nigerians are not happy about it. And guess what? Everyone is affected with this. You have increased the salary of workers. How about those who are doing business? How are they going to survive? Before you know, the prices of things will skyrocket. Reason being that since the cost of living is on us, we pass everything we are doing to the final consumer. Before you know, everywhere there's rich and all of that. Come on. Where are we heading? What's the hope of a common man? It's one of the questions that they want to ask during this protest. I feel that, like my colleague has recommended a day ago, there should be a town hall meeting. We are not discussing Balablu there. It is a town hall meeting that is meant to discuss the economic situation of Nigeria and tell us what's the future for us. What are we expecting in the petroleum industry? What are we expecting as it has to do with economy of the country, the upshoot in the prices of things? What do you want to do? Nigerians can profile solutions. Before we know, we will have an headway. Call all your so-called your cabinet members, sit around, have a round table talk with them, so that during the period of dashing out this question, they can come and tell Nigeria what they intend to do to solve this problem. It is biting hard, and I tell you that it's going to get worse day after day, except there is a speedy move to fix this. That's what we would like to leave it. Let's meet in our conversation and talk more on this. Thank you very much.